so today I am doing a first impression review on the Prairie Anti-aging Foundation. I got this foundation off COSME-DE.COM and I am really excited to try it. I have not tried anything from the brand Prairie before, but I know that it is a very luxury, expensive line. So this foundation is 1 ounce. It looks like it has SPF 15. It says here that it's an anti-aging foundation. It's a luxurious fluid foundation that appears natural yet provides gorgeous coverage on the skin. Your skin is supposed to look flawless with a firmer, more lifted appearance. An invisible skin-like veil creates a protective film barrier on the skin, locking in moisture and plumping skin as super hydrators and nutrients are slowly released. So this is like a skincare infused foundation, so there's supposed to be really good ingredients in here. This color does seem to be a little off to me, and I hope it's my shade. I'm not sure if it's going to be, but hopefully I can make it work. They don't have a good color selection at all. They have 8 colors and they're all kind of in that medium skin tone. They're not really light and they're not really dark. The packaging looks really nice. It's like a frosted glass here and it does have a pump, but a pump is always a plus, so I'm really thankful for that. For those of you curious, I am in the shade 100, which I believe is the lightest shade. So it does come with a little sponge here. So I'm going to try out the sponge. I'm not sure how I'm going to like it because usually these type of things, that little extras that come with the foundation, usually they suck. So I'm going to try it out, and if it sucks, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender. I don't know if I have to wet it or anything, but it feels like I don't have to. It doesn't have any instructions on this or like how to apply it with this. So I'm guessing it's just you kind of just take the foundation and apply it, and that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to prime the right side of my face with the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur to see if there's a difference. This is a smoothing primer, and I just want to see if the application is going to be any different, like any more smooth or anything like that when it's on this side of my face. So smooth this side. If you guys have like pore issues, like large pores or like a lot of texture on your skin, I highly recommend this primer. It's really good for smoothing. Okay, so going in with the foundation, I'm going to do, oh, that is pretty thick, so I'm probably going to do 2 pumps of this. And I am going to go in with their sponge first. I'm kind of going to dip it in here and kind of, oh, I don't know, it seems like I need to rub it because it won't really pat. It leaves like a lot of marks. Here, let me zoom you guys in. Actually, it feels like it's really smooth, the application. The coverage is okay. It's like a light to medium. Oh, this smells like baby powder or something. So I think it does soak up quite a bit of product, but I did get it to a pretty good coverage. Okay, so that was, okay, so I'm gonna get more foundation. The color is a little bit dark, but I'm going to bring it down my neck. It does take a while with the sponge. Let me try with the beauty blender and see if there's a difference. See how easy that is? It's just, it blends so easily with the beauty blender. I love it. They even gave, I think, a better coverage right off the bat with the beauty blender. I didn't have to use nearly as much. I hope I don't break out from this because this is so heavily fragranced. Okay, so as you guys can tell, it is very dewy. It does look nice. It looks like this would be beautiful for more mature skin, just because of like how dewy it looks. It doesn't look like it's greasy. It looks like, I don't know, it does look really pretty, but for my oily skin, I'm gonna have to set it with a powder. It did give a really nice medium to full coverage. It does look very natural. It doesn't look like I have a ton of makeup on my face. So far, so good. Besides the scent, it's very, very strong. If you're sensitive to smells, be careful. But the finish of it, I really like. It looks very, very pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, and I'm going to be right back. Alright, so it's been a good 30-40 minutes since I saw you guys last, and so far I really like it. All my makeup on really smoothly. Actually did end up setting by itself, but I did still set my foundation with powder just slightly. It is setting into my fine lines, just like the tiniest bit. Like I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but like when I look up close in my mirror, I see my smile lines are kind of, the foundation is just starting to set in there. Same with like I have one big forehead line right here. It's kind of settling in there, just like the slightest bit. Now I still do have some acne scarring peeking through, but I did not want to conceal that with my NARS concealer because I knew it would cover it, but I did want to see how well it lasts on my face and how well it fades throughout the day. If it's starting to be patchy and whatnot throughout the day, I want to know that it's just the foundation and not the concealer. So I ended up not putting any concealer on my blemishes. I did do some highlighting around my eye area though, so I do still have some spots here and there peeking through, but I did want to leave that there just to see exactly how the foundation wears. Now I personally, like, I haven't had a foundation like this in a long time where I just feel like this is so pretty. It just looks, it really does look natural, even though I can tell I have makeup on my face. It's just, it looks so good. It looks almost like my skin is perfect, and I never get, I never ever get that because I have very blemished skin. But to be honest, this side it does look a tiny bit more smoother because I did put the smoothing primer on. So it almost looks like, especially right in this area, it looks more like smoothed, flawless, airbrush type of look here. And here it still looks really, really good, but I can see a little bit of my pores in this area. Also I have a lot more texture, it looks like, on my face. I don't know if you guys are able to see that, but I do have a lot of little bumps in this area, which I can see. But it didn't make like a huge difference. I mean, the application process seemed to be the same. Using the sponge did take longer, as you guys saw, so I don't really recommend the sponge, but if you don't have a beauty blender, then I'd say try it. It did work well, but if you guys noticed, I used like 5 pumps. So this thing does take a lot of the product, it soaks it in. The Beauty Blender does soak up a lot of product as well, but I don't feel like it soaked up as much, and I felt like it gave a fuller coverage right off the bat, whereas I had to build it up with this guy. It is already 2 o'clock right now, so 2:02 in the afternoon, so I don't know how much wear I'll get out of it, but so far so good. I'm gonna go ahead and check in throughout the day and let you guys know what I think. Hey guys, so it's been over 3 hours since I put on the foundation, so I figured I would give you guys a check-in. So I have a mirror here and I'm looking at it and everything looks the same. Like, I can't really tell a difference. The smile lines have faded a little bit, like the foundation that has settled in there. It's faded a little bit because I think a little bit of my oils are coming through, but they're still there. I can still see them. Same with this one line right here. I have like a very pronounced forehead line up there. But yeah, everything looks the same. I mean, it's only been 3 hours, but to be honest, I'm quite surprised that it hasn't gotten shiny yet, because typically moisturizing foundations look pretty shiny on me after the 3-hour mark. So far so good. It still looks mattifying. It still looks great. Nothing has broken up. Everything looks basically exactly the same. I'll check back in a few hours. So it has been about 8 hours since I put on the foundation, and honestly, I am thoroughly impressed. Sorry for the mess. Excuse the mess. I was actually doing my sister's makeup. So I just really quickly wanted to come on and say that I really have been enjoying this foundation. I think it really perfected my face and it stayed nice all day long. I didn't really do anything strenuous though, or like something where I had to sweat a lot or anything like that. I didn't have to touch up at all day long. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm thoroughly impressed. I give this foundation a big thumbs up. For those of you who do like to splurge on foundation, this is a really good one to splurge on. So great for oily skin. Apparently it's also great for dry skin. Thank you guys so much for watching and being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.